Hello, all my beautiful people. This is Val with This Is How You Do It. And I finally did it. Okay, I finally colored my hair. And I didn't, you know how superstitious we can be in the South. I didn't want to go through the new year with gray hair. So when the new year come in, my hair will be already done and my curls activated and whatever. Well, I haven't actually activated my curls. This is just conditioner on my hair. Nothing but conditioner. No gel, no anything else like this. Straight out the shower. I don't even have any oil on it right now. So I'm going to take this Tonya Hairston's oil and I'm going to put it in my hand and rub it through my hair to lock in the moisture now that I have washed my hair. I washed my hair with conditioner only. I didn't use henna because when I looked up henna, I didn't know which one to get. They had so many on eBay. They had the powder. They had the one that was already dyed. And I already had some brown permanent dye here up on my shelf. And I just put that in so I can bring in the new year with dark hair. This is dark brown. It's not black. So, yeah. And dark brown is so dark, it looks black. Like I said, there's no gel on it. And I was thinking about putting the tracks in on top of this. I'm going to have to find something to activate my curls. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put my eyelashes on too, so I can start from a perspective that I like to start from, that me looking halfway decent. I know it's just me. I feel prettier with my eyelashes on. I don't even know how that even came about because in those pictures, and I was cute anyway without eyelashes, but I used some type of eyeliner to enhance my eyes at that time. The eyelashes are a thing since I started YouTube. And I used to do individual lashes when I first started. Shoot, I probably don't even know how to do it now. But I used to be really good at it. I guess you say, well, it's less work doing it this way. But I would sit down and take my time and put each lash in. And they would be pretty too. Shoot, I think I tried that once since I've been using these. And I did about one or two. And I kept messing up. So I stopped and I went on to put my fake lashes back on like this. So I don't even know if I can do it again now with individual lashes. You know it's got to touch. Now it didn't touch too far up. And that's going to leave a mark. And so I'm just going to have to clean that off the best way I can. Actually, because I ain't looking down in the mirror. Like I tell y'all, you always look down in the mirror when you put your lashes on. And since I didn't do it, I'm going to wipe that off. Because that's just going to be a mess. Let me push y'all back so I can look down. That's why I wasn't looking down. You were so close to me, I couldn't hold my head down. And then I'm doing my most difficult side first. You know how you have one eyelash you can just go and put on without any problem? Well, that would be not this lash, but the other one that I can put on with ease. I think my hair looks fine. You see how dark it looks now. Now when I put those wigs on, like the straight wig and the tracks and everything like that, the blending would be really easy. Because I could slick this down going this way and put that straight track down and put a little band across it, and it look like this is just slicked behind my ear and other part just falling down. It would be really simple to do it then. because of the color. It's darker now. I'm probably gonna do my nails too. I can bring in the new year with my nails on also. My birthday is in a few days, January the 2nd. The date is Christmas Day, the 25th. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to those that are out there looking. And may the blood cover this house for Passover. The household, that's everyone them within and members, because our God's blood has now covered everybody that's in your family line. It's able to do that. Yeah, you believe that. If you believe it in your heart and profess with your mouth, it is so. Right, okay. Oh, you just make that to fit in the situation. Ain't that what it for? For everyday life? Fit your situation? Okay. Jill. What did I have some Jill? Where is it? It's not in the bathroom. That's why I said that. It has some Eco Style Jill. That's the gel that really, really does a good job on your girl curls. You feel me? You feel me? Took one hand to do that one. See what I'm talking about? Done deal. Just gotta take your time and do it. It's always seemed like it's such a great effort to look nice, but it really isn't. All you gotta do is do it. Just got a string of strand knot. Yep, that's what it is. A single strand knot. Look at it. That's how I take mine out. It's going to come off the hair anyway. It's nothing I'm breaking. I'm just going through it, separating the strands, and then it's leaving the knot out by itself. Single strand. It's going to be one strand holding on to it. And there it is. Take it out. This hair long. Okay, well. Any more? I think that's the only one. Yeah, it is. Okay. My eyes are a little blurry from the water, I guess. The light's blurring too. Yeah, what kind of towel you got? Dear child, I was walking by the kitchen and picked up one of these washed shop towels and came in here to try to catch in the water that would be all falling down. Yeah. Maybe that's what's wrong with your eyes. Don't want to be fan too much while I'm wet. Looking up here for some gel. I see that wave activating cream up there, but that's not what I'm looking for. And this ain't got no gel in no thing. This empty container sitting up here taking up space. Taking up space. Child, what you say? And this from Dollar Tree. Let me show you how I can activate my curls from Dollar Tree. Yeah. All it takes is $3 to do your hair. Look at them. And it's just as long as them extensions what I would put in. Then if I put those extensions over this, but the only thing about this will draw up to about probably to there. It'll cut me off a couple of inches. And use that up. I have different little compartments. Oh yeah, I was telling y'all about using a spray bottle. All gel and water. Shake it up. And then you mist your hair with it. In between washes. See how, let me show you something too, that with this particular one, I put the gel and I didn't put it all the way up to here. Look at what happened up there. See, it's not activated up here. That's what I was saying about when you put the conditioner on your hair and you put it in, the way I'm putting the gel in, you take little pieces like this and rub the conditioner through your hair when you let it sit. And so the conditioner can soften the curl or the nap in your hair and make it turn into spirals. That's what I meant when I mean like putting in a perm. I just put that gel in like a perm. Little parts, put a lot on, and then go to the next like that. That's what I meant when I mean by putting in like a perm. I just mean section it like you would do a perm. And then do little pieces like that and then put the conditioner on like that. That's what I meant. For if that person is still looking that I was talking to on my live. I just got some more of this now. This is just some wave cream. Let's see how the wave cream act against the gel. That's where you put your conditioner in. You put your conditioner in from root to end, and you it be heavy handed, and you let it sit for several hours. Even when you wash your hair with it like that. This curl activator cream don't do as good as gel. That you just saw that. I believe Vaseline will do better than that. Prove it, Val. I believe Vaseline will do better than this. Let's see. Well, right now I'm going up to the straight part, so Vaseline probably won't do nothing of that but make it straight. was supposed to be putting them tracks in while I'm doing this. Wait a minute. I can do it now. Let me put them in. You see the difference? See that? It's practically the same. All it's going to do is give me more volume and definition on what I already have going on. Putting this in a container out the way. And if I wanted to, I could just put a large amount on my hand and just rub it through. It would look so much better now. And it won't look like they so different from one another. Wait a minute, I'm going to do this right here. No, it'll be too long then. Do it right here. Number 3. Back a little bit more. Go back even more. That's it for this side. Now, Vaseline mixed together. I ain't ready to do that side yet. Go in the bathroom and look for my gel. That's what I need. I think it's in there. I may have to pause y'all and go see. Well, y'all, I went to get the gel. I got this gel here. This is some Dollar Tree gel also. It'll work just fine with the purpose that I'm using it for. And even though I have the tracks in already, by me putting the gel on my fingers and combing with my fingers, it will go on my natural hair also. For you guys that were saying like, Val, you need to go piece by piece with that. Now this hair right here, my hair has a tendency to be straight on top, so that's just part of the deal with my particular hair, strand of hair, and I already have some on there, so that's the weave, and I didn't really need to put none on this side, but I'm working this side right now. That's what I'm doing. Making sure those tracks are covered in the back, because when it dry, I want them covered. And since I do have gel in my hands, I can do something to my baby hair also. Baby hair. Just put it on heavy right there in the front. See, brushing it down in there. Not deep, just over the surface. Let it go on dry. Now, since I haven't done this bushiness right here, put some right there. Go underneath there. Go on, lift that up. Like I say, like a perm. Put it on the hair. And this part back here, this bushy part, I'm gonna put some gel on that. Putting it on the nape of my hair, that's what I'm doing now. Work, I need to turn around. Keep pulling there and it keeps unsnapping. That just one. Maybe because the hair too slick right now. But man, make sure. Pulling too hard probably. Well, y'all, that's me getting ready for the holidays. And like I say, not letting the new year catch me with gray hair. Or not letting my being made up or fixing myself up. But you see what I'm saying? If I was wearing that straight wig, I could slick that down with some gel, some heavy gel. This gel is not heavy gel. This look good. Looks good so far. I take this and let it fall. And the good thing about these tracks, it is human hair. So whatever you put on your hair, you can put on the tracks also. I hate to turn around and look at this because I don't think I done did this back real good. But I'm going to have to turn around and look at it so I can see what I done did. So when I do get off camera, I can fix it. Yeah, right. See, now that I've seen that, I can fix it. Whatever you saw, I can fix it. Because if I see it, I'm going to be much more critical than you. Oh, I wish I could have got that straight food. I showed it to them folks. Put this up here until I check it out. Got some edge control. Do I really need to wax it down? I really got some Murray grease. I think Murray grease will work good as edge control too, y'all. Let me show it to you for a second. Y'all remember Murray grease in the this? At one time I had got this as some edge control long years ago. In my earlier videos. Looking for that toothbrush. Let me use the eyebrow pencil. Yeah, it worked. Just as good as any edge control. I think that's I talked about this in my videos probably 2 or 3 years ago. That's how old this stuff is right here. That's how long I had it. And then I went out and bought that edge control that don't hardly work. For me, that gel edge control. And you can do this, put this Murray on your hair and tie it down just like any edge control that you use, and then you have a lot of it. See that? Look. That's Murray grease. Do they call this grease? Or do they call it wax? I think the old people long years ago used to call it wax. And no, the guys used to wear grease. You know, the guys used to use this to put them waves in their hair. Long years ago, before people even know about going natural. This is how the guys used to put this on their hair and brush their hair constantly. And then that napping boys with napping hair would end up getting waves. We was always able to do it. We just didn't have a technique down pat. Different people, as time go on, and education of the internet and everything else, we just got better and better at it. It ain't no long secret how some people used to wonder how some people can, like certain boys had waves in their hair and certain boys didn't. And no matter how much some brushed, they couldn't get it together. It's because they didn't have the right technique. You still got a technique to doing this deal. Do you see how bushy my hair was before I put the gel on it? And I haven't did it right yet. What you saw is not the right way of doing it, but it's the method. And it's conditional. Put the oil on it, then go through your hair layer by layer and put the gel on it. Then that's how you activate your curls. There is a method to the madness of it all. But because I can do it and I know how to do it, and my hair will not revert back to when I first started doing this, I can do it and not do it. And my hair would still be able to go back to it with ease. Go back to this right here, what you're looking at, with ease. Even though you saw me, I didn't wash my hair for weeks because I didn't color it. I didn't want my hair wet. But once I did wet my hair and went in that shower, after I colored my hair and lathered my hair with conditioner, gobs of it, washed all that dye out, put some more conditioner on my hair, let it sit, wash my body, then rinse that conditioner out. There was no blackness in the bottom of the tub, so that lets you know that all the conditioner is out your hair. Your hair is clean. There's nothing black coming out anymore. That's how you know that's how, not the conditioner, but the dye is gone. That's how you know the dye is gone. The darkness, the black, the brown, whatever. There's nothing else coming out your hair once you get through washing it with the conditioner. And then you wash it again. And then before I left the shower, I put a small amount of conditioner in my hand. After I had rinsed all of that out, the second time, I put some small amount of conditioner in my hair as a leave-in. Rubbed it through my hair, came out of there, and then you saw the rest for me. I put the oil on it. And then you saw how I put the gel on it, which I was showing you have to do a layer by layer, but this is not what I wanted to do today. I just wanted to put the tracks in to make the tracks blend in with my natural hair, because I know my natural hair will wave up too. And then I want this slick for the day. This wheel starts to curl, crawl, and wave up throughout the day and start lifting off from this. It start crawling up. And this right here will start bushing and crawling. And when it's crawling into curls. But this right here will probably stay laid down. This part, just this part right here. And this right here. But this right here gonna crawl on up. Man, I had brought my orange juice on here to drink some orange juice too. Okay. And find my red lipstick. And see, I haven't even put makeup on yet. Child, I can't even get that. You saw me trying to pull it with my mouth. Yeah, I do that, honey. It's mine. Willie don't drink orange juice, period. I don't understand him about certain stuff he don't drink. But he do eat oranges. I don't like to eat oranges because they messy. They get all on your fingers. I'd rather drink the juice. And it's a good juice too. I love it. This right here seems bushy right here. I think they'll stop being. You know, when I used to see people with hair like this and they be talking about something wrong with that right there, I'd be like, hit them, knock them in the head. Why don't you? I can't even get mine to do that. But see, I've got mine to do it. And that's when I was going natural and trying to get my hair to wave up. And they used to complain about the little stuff. Yeah. You don't shut your mouth. If you don't go on with it. Like this right here. See that? See it's starting to crawl back up. Put some Murray grease on it right then. That's all I did. See that? I'm gonna leave it alone. I've done enough. I've done enough. I got that turkey in there. That smoked turkey. Didn't have to cook it. It's smoked. Well, I did have to cook it. Them people lie. I had to put that turkey in the oven for almost 2 hours. Because when I cut the thigh inside the thigh looked like it was still raw. And they do tell you to cook it where they say put it in the oven and heat it up. If you heat something up for an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, that's cooking. I guess they saying that it be smoked and then You ain't got to do nothing to it but cut the paper off of it, put it in the pan, stick it in the oven, and it get done with the rest of your meal. And you ain't got to worry about it tasting bad because they already smoked it for you. I'm thinking that's what it is. I think it's semi-cooked. Is that lifting up right there? I just thought I'd come on. Look halfway decent. New Year's Eve, I'm laying there, leaning back, sleep in the chair. The fella sleep in the chair, recliner. And 2 bikes drove up. It was family. We have some family members that have their own motorcycles too. And they are used to the house being full. They was looking for Vincent to be here. They wonder was Alex gonna be here. But this Christmas, wasn't nobody here. And then I did cook, so we offered them some food. But they said they had already ate. You know how folks say they didn't already eat when they come to your house. Well, anyway, cause I started cooking Christmas Eve. And my dinner was done Christmas Eve, tell you the truth. And we ate some Christmas Eve. And plus there's so much left over now. All I gotta do is fix some plates for today. So if I got what you had, you said you weren't gonna do nothing for Christmas. Well, we had the Stouffer's macaroni cheese, you know that's already made. The big one. I got the big one. And I made some chitlins, the 5-pounders. And of course, I told you the turkey was already supposed to been done. And while the turkey was supposed to been cooking, I put a small thing of cornbread in there. And then when it got done before the turkey, I made some cornbread stuffing in a small container and put that back in there while the turkey was still cooking. And got one of them large family, not family, but the restaurant cans of green beans. I doctored them up, by putting all the seasoning in it, putting the butter in it, doctoring it up, putting the onions in it, cooking it like it was cooking it from scratch. And so I had a big thing of green beans. And we already had some potato salad already made. So we had plenty just for 2 people. Still had some rolls left over. And I'm going to make some more today. But Willie said, don't worry about it. He'll eat the light bread. And I can make some tomorrow. So, because some stuff we got to eat up. I still got mashed potatoes in the refrigerator. Made with chicken broth. We got plenty, y'all. I appreciate the Lord for that. Having a bountiful meal. Bountiful plenty. And somebody did think about us. But like I say, they thought everybody else was here, but they visited with us for a minute. They couldn't just run off because there wasn't nobody here. You know what I'm saying? In here with the old folks. They talked for a while. Then one of them was falling asleep because they had worked 2 jobs. Child. Thank you, Jesus. They take them on out of here because they had to ride that bike back out. I don't want nobody falling asleep. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm going to leave it at this, y'all. This is enough for me and Willie to sit down and look at each other. Don't you think? Gave Willie his gift. It wasn't nothing spectacular. I just got him some polo. During the year he be wanting to get that, but we don't get it because he don't want to splurge on it. He gets some must, from Walmart. It smells really good, but he really liked Polo, and he hadn't been splurging on himself, so it's expensive, and so I got him some of that. So we don't want to waste money, so that's we deny ourselves sometime, and sometimes we need to not deny ourselves, go and get what we want, and and I praise the Lord that we were able to do that. And this is Val with This Is How You Do It. I'm gonna get off of this thing, and I will talk to all you beautiful, 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 beautiful people on the next video. Bye bye now. Oh, it's got a little pushing. Let's see. Put some on there. But I ain't gonna bother y'all with it, but I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Do it with somebody, and I thank you for it. Bye bye.